Move to Canada in 14 days, where you do not require to get an LMIA. There is no requirement of IELTS. You do not need to have enough funds. There is no age limit, or even with less education, you can come to Canada under the International Mobility Program. My name is Wasim Mudzar, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant based in Oakville, Ontario. And today I will share with you how the International Mobility Program works, and that should clear all the misinformation and doubts that you have about the IMP. Before I proceed, I would like to say to watch this video till the end, as this will clear many doubts that you have about the International Mobility Program. And also do not forget to like and share my video, and also to subscribe to my channel. And please do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get notifications about the future videos that I'll be sharing on my channel regarding the immigration streams available for many people around the world and how the process works. So let's start with what is the International Mobility Program. As many countries around the world like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, or other Middle Eastern countries, they issue work visas. But Canada does not provide any type of work visa. It only provides a work permit at the port of entry, and that too when a person who is coming to Canada has obtained a positive LMIA through an employer. The IMP allows the Canadian employers to hire a foreign skilled worker without getting a positive labor market impact assessment, which means they don't need to show IRCC that they have searched for a suitable candidate from inside Canada. To receive a work permit in Canada, you need to get an LMIA through an employer, and that costs and take a lot of time to get a positive labor market impact assessment through Employment and Social Development Canada or ESDC. But under the IMP, employer is exempt from obtaining an LMIA. This process helps both the employer and the temporary worker who's coming to Canada. Now, there are various streams under the International Mobility Program that a person can utilize to come to Canada without getting a positive LMIA. One of the example is of students who are in Canada. Once they complete their graduation, it can be 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, they get a postgraduate work permit. And that postgraduate work permit falls under the International Mobility Program, as PGWP is LMIA exempt. Anyone who is coming to Canada, they need to know about their eligibility under the International Mobility Program. Not everyone can apply under the International Mobility Program, as there is a lot of misinformation is being spread regarding this program. This program does not work like the regular labor market impact assessment, where a Canadian employer needs to obtain a positive LMIA. Under the International Mobility Program, a Canadian employer must create and submit an offer of employment through the employer portal, and they need to get an offer of employment number. That specific number, they have to give it to the person who is coming to Canada under the IMP, who they are going to hire. And that person has to mention that number with their application for the work permit. Once the number is being mentioned in the work permit application, the visa officer will match that number in the system, and they will know that this application is for the work permit that is exempt from obtaining an LMIA. Under the International Mobility Program, positions that are exempt from obtaining LMIA are those that provide reciprocal benefits to the Canadian citizens and permanent residents, and also people who can provide broad economic, cultural, and other competitive advantages for Canada. People who are eligible to apply under the International Mobility Program are mostly those entering through different countries that have trade treaties between Canada and their countries, such as residents of USA and Mexico, as they fall under the Canada-United States-Mexico Agreement, or also known as CUSMA, and other categories of international experience class that gives youth under the age of 18 to 35 the opportunity to travel and work in Canada for up to 2 years, where Canada has an agreement with different European countries and also with countries like Australia, New Zealand, Korea. There are different streams under the international experience class. That includes a working holiday, young professionals, and international co-op or internship. Another stream under the International Mobility Program is of Francophone Mobility Program. That is available from the Government of Canada that issues work permits for people who can speak French and who will live and work in a Francophone community outside the province of Quebec. Under this program also, there is no requirement of obtaining an LMIA, and the employer can apply through the employer portal for an LMIA exempt work permit. One thing you need to remember that International Mobility Program does not give you the opportunity to apply for an open work permit on your own, as you need to back your work permit application from an employer who is in Canada and who will provide you with the employment offer number, because that number you need to mention in your work permit application that will be matched in the system by the visa officer. Without employment support, you cannot move forward with the International Mobility Program unless you have the postgraduate work permit, which is exempt from the LMIA. A lot of my friends in India and Pakistan have asked me about International Mobility Program and whether they are eligible under this program or not. So I would like to inform them and also many people like them who are living in Pakistan and in India that the misinformation that is being spread about International Mobility Program or IMP, that whoever wants to come to Canada within 14 days under the IMP, they are eligible. You need to know that whoever is providing you with this information that you are eligible under the IMP, they are misguiding you with the wrong information. As International Mobility Program is only for residents of countries that has free trade agreements, like I mentioned earlier, countries that has a free trade agreement with Canada, including Canada, United States, Mexico agreement. We have Canada-Colombia trade agreement, Canada-Korea trade agreement, and many other countries, they have trade agreements with Canada. If residents of those countries, they want to come to Canada under IMP, they are eligible to come to Canada because their countries have trade agreements with Canada. But in case of India and Pakistan or Bangladesh, because these countries does not have any trade agreement with Canada, so they are not eligible to apply under the International Mobility Program. The only option that residents of these countries, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, available for them is through the intra-company transfer program, which also falls under the International Mobility Program. So under the ICT program, Canada allows highly skilled foreign workers to temporarily work in Canada. Applying for an intra-company transfer visa allows the Canadian company that has a branch or a sub-office in any other country outside Canada, or if anyone who is in these countries like Pakistan, India or Bangladesh, they have their business and they want to come to Canada and they want to bring their business, they want to expand it in Canada, that will boost the Canadian economy. This is going to help you to avoid applying for LMIA, since it is an LMIA exempt work permit. To apply under the ICT, you need to have both skills and technology. That means you can either be a senior manager or you can have skills like IT specialist, IT business analyst, or maybe a software developer. Or if you have any skills that are related to technology or maybe in the field of medicine. So if you have these skills that you can bring to Canada and boost its economy, that can actually help you to come to Canada under the intra-company transfer program. So friends, if anyone is providing you with these claims that you can come to Canada under the International Mobility Program within 14 days, where you do not need to have LMIA or IELTS, or even if you have less education or with less work experience, or even with no work experience, especially if you are from countries like India or Pakistan, then please, you do not need to listen to those claims, as there is no such reality in these claims, and people are just trying to misguide whoever is interested in the International Mobility Program. But if you need help with the IMP from Pakistan or India, the only option available for you is through the intra-company transfer program. And to get help with this program, You can either contact me on my WhatsApp or through my email address, or you can send your questions in the comment section where I will try to answer your questions according to your needs. Also, I would highly recommend that if you need help uh, regarding any stream, not just the international mobility program, but any immigration stream for Canada, you should contact RCICs like myself, who are in Canada and who have the information on the Canadian immigration, because we are always dealing with our clients and we have the latest information. What are the changes being made, especially now that there are different changes being introduced through the Canadian government. So you need to make sure that you're reaching out to the correct people who are there to provide you with the information, with the correct information, how to get the documentation, how to process your application, and also not to waste your time and your money on people who are making false claims and providing you, they're playing with your dreams, because uh, this is a big investment that you do when you are applying for Canadian immigration or any kind of immigration for any other country. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and any doubts that you had so far about the International Mobility Program, they should have been cleared by now. And still, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section, and I will try to reply to you with the correct information that you require. And also, do not forget to like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel, and also do click the bell icon so that you can get notification about my latest videos that I will be making about the Canadian immigration streams and about life in Canada. Thank you once again for watching this video, and may God bless you all.